Hello, I'm Anthony and this is Still Earth. Thanks for dropping by. Late last week I was talking to a group of young men and we were talking about the events of our lives and how sometimes the things that happened to us in the past we managed to carry along sometimes for our entire life. I said to the boys, for instance, what do you think of rich people? And it was no surprise that a couple of the lads said, well, rich people aren't generally very nice people. You can't have money and have honesty and integrity. And I was able to say straight up that if you have that belief, the chances that you'll ever be rich or wealthy or well off are very slim. Because for you to be rich or well off, you would have to be going against your own rule. It would mean that you think that you have no honesty, no integrity, and it's very important to you, so you can't have money. I'm sad to tell you, but you can't have it. It's a bad belief to have. And it got me thinking about, would it be nice if we could just shake it off? Wouldn't it be nice if we had that kind of belief, or something had happened to us in our past where we believed something real, that we weren't good enough, that we were unlovable, any of those things. All of those things will bleed into our life, but wouldn't it be nice to shake it off? And it made me think of a time a few years ago, and I was in exactly this spot. It was a stinking hot summer's day. Roaring northerly wind coming over the dam up this way. And while I was sitting here in this spot making out I was working, on the wind came a whistling kite. Now a kite is a big hawk. It's somewhere between an eagle and a kestrel. A beautiful bird, and it ripped in on the wind, came in here, spun its wings, ended up in the middle of the dam just hovering above the water, and then just dropped like a stone. It was amazing. I was in awe of this animal. And the fact that I was here to witness it, just too good to be true. It actually was trying to get a feed. There were about 4 ducks in the middle of the dam, and it dropped down amongst them. I guess it was trying to catch one to take home and eat, like takeout. But it missed them all. And it just picked up its head and shot up into the wind, way up into the sky, and did that one more time. And I was in awe of the capabilities, the ferocity of this animal as it went about its business. Got to the middle of the dam again, got to where the ducks were, dropped like a stone and missed everything yet again. And then just flew off into the air, didn't see it again. And for a while I was thinking, you know what? The story is all about this magnificent predator. But I glanced at the ducks in the middle of the dam, and at that point, one of them was sort of sitting up on his tail in the water, giving a big shake and just moving on. The rest of the ducks were already heading to the edge of the dam as if nothing had happened. I thought, this is unbelievable. Like 30 seconds ago, these ducks were in a life and death situation. And yet right about now, it's like nothing had happened at all. How amazing is that? How cool would that be if you and I could do the same thing with our beliefs and our troubles and our hurt and pain from the past? What would it be like to be able to just shake it off and get on with our lives whilst letting that burden, that sadness, that fear or failure drop behind us? Sometimes it would be nice to be a duck. And in the words of Taylor Swift, shake it off and move on. Because carrying stuff, carrying beliefs, carrying hurt and pain with us for the rest of our days, and that's what we can do, gets really heavy. It's really heavy stuff. Wouldn't it be nice? And I believe we can if we want. To think about it, shake it off, and start all over again. With our relationships, with our thoughts about success or failure, with our thoughts of our own worthlessness or worthiness. Could we just shake off the bad stuff and get on with it? I think you can. Until we meet again, you have a good one. Take it easy on the turns.